Hello, it's just me again. I was tired of watching television. My eyes are bothering me, so I didn't want to read. So I thought I would just start a live stream and see if anybody shows up. If anybody shows up, can you please make a comment so that I will know that you're here? Because my eyes aren't working so good. Otherwise, you'll just see me sitting here and crocheting. All you have to do is just say hello. Let me know what you're doing tonight or morning or whatever time it is where you are. It's about 6:12 here where I am. It's very cold today. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I don't want to go to bed at 6 o'clock at night. I guess I'm just talking to myself. Not the first time. Probably won't be the last time. My great grandmother used to say, as long as you're not answering yourself, you're doing all right, kid. Hello. Oh, everybody left me. Anybody want to talk? I'll leave it go for 5 minutes, and then if nobody comes in, guess I'll just be alone. Anybody there? If no one comments or says anything, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm at 3 minutes 19 seconds. Hello, Nana Grace. Namaste. How are you? I think that's the first time you've jumped in. I see that. I see you just got here. That's awesome. Right now, I think it's just you and me, which is perfectly fine. Um, where are you from, Nana? Uh-oh, did I lose you? Well, I was wondering where Nona Grace was from, but I think I lost her. Oh, you've been here other times. Oh, you have. Oh, I guess I just didn't see you. Um, I don't know if my internet is acting up because of the bad weather or what, but I didn't see you. Um, Western New York. Oh, okay. So you are quite a ways away from me. I am in Southern Illinois, good old fashioned Midwest. Um, I have to ask you, Nana Grace, is that a maybe a Scandinavian name or Hmm. I would say Dutch, or is it short for something? I'm always curious about people's names. My great grandmother had an unusual name. So her name was Novita. And so I always like to know if, just know about the names. Oh, it's Mary Grace. Oh, okay. Is Nana like saying grandmother or granny, or does it have a specific meaning? Does Nana have a specific meaning? Because I know that Oma is grandmother. That's what my son used to call my mom when he was little, because he was born in Germany. Nana is Italian for grandma. Oh, okay. Awesome. Now, see, I learned something new already. That's why I like to do live chats because then I learn something new. Are you Italian? And is it okay if I call you Nonna Grace, or do you want to be called Mary, or what would you like me to call you? Oh no, my fiber just split. I'm gonna have to push it back together. My name isn't actually Gypsy. You probably guessed that. Um, the name I was born with. Oh, firstborn Italian. Awesome. Well, I am German, Irish, and Scandinavian. And I didn't find out I was Scandinavian until 2 years ago. Excuse me, when I did a DNA test and found out that I am 44% Scandinavian. I'm more Scandinavian than I am anything else. But my Irish great grandmother named me. My name is actually Melissa. It's capital M, lowercase e, capital L, lowercase issa, like you, Tarzan, Melissa. Most people can't say it. Oh, Irish and French. Oh, good temperaments there too. It's like Irish and German. Um, but I was given the nickname Gypsy when I was a freshman in high school. So, yes, Melissa, exactly. Most people don't pronounce it, they like to say Melissa. But what's funny is that my cousin, who was literally born the week before I was, my Irish great grandmother named her Melissa. So she is M-A capital L-I-S-S-A. She's Melissa, I'm Melissa. And Melissa actually has red hair and green eyes, and I was born with blonde hair and blue eyes. So it's just kind of funny. And I have only ever met one other person um, who knew how to pronounce my name from the get-go once I said it, not spelled it, I just said it. And that was actually an Irish poet who came to speak at my university, and her daughter's name was Melissa. And it was so funny because I was sitting with my friend listening to this poet speak, and my friend elbowed me after the poet said, "Oh, well, this is about my daughter Melissa." My friend elbowed me in the ribs. She's like, "Did you hear what she said? She said Melissa. She didn't say Melissa. She said Melissa." And so afterwards, I went up to the poet to have her sign her book that I had purchased. And she says, "Oh, what's your name, darling?" And I said, "Well, I believe it's the same as your daughter's." And she says, "Oh, are you a Melissa?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And I was so excited. I said, for the first time in my life, I don't have to explain, "Hey, wonderful life." I'm like, I don't have to explain how to say my name or how to spell my name. I was so excited. I'm doing pretty good, wonderful life. How are you? Oh, Australia. Oh. So what time is it there? If you're in Australia, let's see, let me pronounce the name correctly. Oh, I do too. I do too, Nana Grace. So, Wonderful Life. What time is it in Australia right now? 11:21 a.m. Oh, okay. I am in Southern Illinois in the United States, and it is 6:21 p.m. So I'm a little bit ahead of you, I think. And Nana Grace is in New York, in the United States. I've never been to Australia. I've always wanted to go. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get to go. I do watch a lot of Australian TV. Ah, dinner time. Actually, I just had my dinner a little bit ago. I eat relatively early though. I'm more of a 5:30 in the evening. Oh, thanks, Wonderful Life. Appreciate that. 7:21. Oh, so Nona Grace, you're only an hour ahead of me. That's not bad. Well, everyone is always welcome at Smallwood Homestead. I live in the middle of the woods. I have 4 cats. You've been to Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii too, but I don't remember it because I was an infant. My father was in the Navy and he was stationed at a naval base in Hawaii. Oh, Nana Grace. Ah, and you called it crocheting. You must crochet as well. I am making a pillowcase. I have an 18-inch pillow, and I found this wonderful, colorful, chunky yarn. And I had started crocheting with it, and I had to split it. Oh, thanks, Wonderful Life. I had to split it because it was too thick. It was making it really stiff, and I didn't want the pillowcase to be really stiff. So I split it and then reblended it. I didn't put it on my spinning wheel though. I just kind of hand spun it, hand twisted it because I didn't want to take the time to spin it. But yeah, it's got all kinds of beautiful colors, and it's super soft. I think it'll match my house. I have a little gypsy house, as you can see. It's got a lot of stuff and a lot of colors, and I like really really bright colors. They make me happy. So it's not man stuff. I'm guessing, Wonderful Life, you must be a guy. Are you a fella? And you know what? I'll tell you what. I've known a lot of guys who know how to crochet. As a matter of fact, my son, who is going to be 26 in March, he knows how to quilt. And yes, he is a heterosexual man. He is a straight man. But yeah, he knows how to quilt. Bright and spacious. I'm kind of in between, Nona Grace. I like bright things and I like to have my space, but I also like lots of stuff. It makes me feel secure, makes me feel comfortable. So, will you teach me how to do it? Will I teach you how to crochet? Sure. There's lots of YouTube videos on how to crochet. I taught my daughter the basics, and now she passes me up because she watches YouTube videos and just crochets along with YouTube videos. So I do a lot of different arts and crafts. I don't call myself an artist. I've had friends call me an artist. I don't call myself an artist. I call myself a crafter. I make stuff with stuff. I'm an eco crafter. I try not to buy supplies if I don't have to. Placement in high school in the 60s. Oh, that's awesome, Nona Grace. Oh, and Wonderful Life, your mom used to crochet as well. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my cats are playing. Can you tell? The gray one that just ran behind my head, that's Derby. Her name is Derby Drainpipe. Named because I found her after a storm in a ditch in a puddle of water in a drain pipe, and I was skating roller derby at the time, and that's how she got the name Derby Drainpipe. Um, I forgot what we were talking about. Let's see. Sorry, your name? Whose name? Are you talking to me, Wonderful Life? My name is Gypsy. Hi. My place is called Smallwood Homestead. It's 12 and a half acres in the middle of the woods. And I have about 1 acre that's cleared, and that's where my home is. Nice to meet you too. Oh, Nona Grace, I make things from paper too. Are you familiar with artist trading cards by chance? Um, so Wonderful Life, what is your name? Oh, I have 4 cats. I have 4 cats, and you'll see them all running in and out. Derby. Oh, artist trading cards. They are miniature works of art. They are 3 inches by 2.5 inches, basically the size of a playing card. And you can use any medium that you want on those cards. Um, my name is Doga. Is it Doga? Or how do you pronounce the G sound? Is it a soft G or a hard G? And is it a long O or a short O?